Hey guys, so today I'm actually doing my first legitimate Kringle Candle review. I've done my hits or misses videos, but I have not done a straight up candle review on one particular Kringle, and today is the day. And I have decided to do this review because I have been obsessed with this candle since I first started lighting it. Typically what inspires me to do a review is if I either love the candle and I have to come on here and just rave about it because I'm so obsessed with it, or if it's the opposite and it's just driven me crazy and I'm so just oh, this is awful and I have to tell the world how bad it is and try to save other people from buying it. Or if it's something that maybe it's gotten a lot of hype and it's just meh, this is mediocre, and I just want to let you know that. So those are kind of the three big reasons why I do reviews. So anyway, this one I can't get enough of, and I am so surprised how much I like this. So first things first, as always, I'm just going to go directly to the website and read Kringle's description of this candle before I start throwing my own opinions around there. So this is the Kringle Candle Slate in the large classic 22 ounce 2-wick jar. Retails for $27.95. On the website, the notes say a complex blend of wood, citrus, and musk create a bright freshness. According to the website, the top notes are green, aldehydes, citrus, and fresh. Mid notes are floral, herbaceous, lavender, and rosemary, where the base notes are oak moss, musk, and woody. According to the lid here, it just says musk, wood, green, citrus, floral, herbs, lavender, rosemary, and moss. So first things first, if I had seen this on the website, which I hadn't, I actually picked this up in the store. Had I seen it in the website, I really wouldn't have been drawn to it with the top notes being green. I'm not typically drawn to green type of scents. Citrus and fresh for sure. I do like woodsy scents. I do like citrus. I love fresh scents. And I am a fan of musk. And the mid notes of floral and herbaceousness, that doesn't really call out to me. I'm not a big fan of florals. I'm not crazy about herby type of scents. But really what it was the freshness and the base notes of this candle, which is the oak moss, the musk, and the woodiness. So when I sniffed this candle in the store, what jumped out at me was really the freshness. So first of all, let's just talk about if there is a type of candle. This is most certainly in the cologne type category, but if you are a cologne hater, hear me out. This is so not your typical cologne candle. Perfect example, my husband hates cologne scents, hates them, but this candle he likes. When it's on, he doesn't even notice that it's on because it's such a nice fresh scent. It's almost like what you would want your house to smell like. It's that clean, fresh scent. Everything you would want your house to smell like if you just wanted to smell clean, fresh, and inviting. It doesn't necessarily smell like there's a candle burning. So it is a cologne scent, but it's more like a fresh cologne scent. And if I had to describe this candle in any way, it smells like a hot man getting out of the shower. That's what it smells like. So essentially, before he puts his cologne on, maybe he used some masculine woodsy citrusy, a lot of men's body washes or soaps, sometimes even their aftershaves can be citrusy and woodsy together, and it's more what they use to clean themselves or what they use in the shower, more so than what's in their cologne, which can be more a deeper musk and more of a spicy scent. This is like cologne without the spiciness, without your typical bergamot cologne scent or vetiver in the cologne scent. This is just so fresh and so clean. So when I was in the store, the first thing I thought it actually smelled like was a hotel. To me, on cold sniff, immediately, this just reminded me of a 4 or 5 star hotel, a luxury hotel, or even a luxury, maybe not a car dealership, they're more they smell like leather and new car, but a luxury hotel, the Ritz-Carlton, the Four Seasons. When you walk into those really nice high-end hotels, they typically have a very fresh type of scent. It's fresh but welcoming, but you walk in and you just breathe in the air and you can just tell that this place is clean, it's hygienic, it's high-end, it's luxurious, and it just has this fresh, inviting, crisp scent to the air. And that is what this candle smells like citrusy, woodsy, but so, so fresh. I don't get the rosemary. I do get the slightest hint of the lavender, but it is so like in the background of the scent that you wouldn't really get it unless you were looking for it. And it's not a floral lavender at all. It's more like a clean linens type of lavender. But again, it's very, very faint, and you wouldn't pick it up immediately. It's just kind of if you were looking for it, or if you were like, what is that scent I can't quite put my finger on? And you would say, oh, that's lavender. And it's really just where that freshness is coming in. But holy crap, this candle is just so wonderful. And this could also be very personal. I feel like fragrance is super subjective in that way. Like we like fragrances that remind us of certain things or make us feel a certain way or bring a certain feeling to mind. And this candle, in all honesty, just reminds me of my husband, and that's what I love about it so much. It smells like him when he gets out of the shower. Like, he gets ready for work before I do, and he takes a shower and, like, you know, gets dressed, and we'll put his cologne and everything on, and then the bathroom will just smell like him. Like, you know how if you get into the bathroom after someone else has, like, taken a shower, and it just has that like fresh clean smell, but also like a hint of like their own just like personal scent, whether it's like the cleanser that they use or their soap or their shampoo or their aftershave, whatever it may be. So this just smells like when I walk into like a mix of the high-end hotel and like walking into the bathroom after my husband gets out of the shower, which is a really, really nice, relaxing, wonderful scent for me. Or like it reminds me so much of like our honeymoon. It smells like the hotel we stayed at on our honeymoon. It smells like what like the bathroom smelled like after he got ready, and just it, oh my gosh, it's just such a nice scent. It's just such a crisp, clean cologne scent. Like it really just smells like your man just put his suit on, like his hair is still wet from the shower and he like just sprayed his cologne, but you can still smell his aftershave and his shower wash, and it's just everything is just all together and you just want to breathe him in. He smells so good. That is what this candle smells like to me. But again, it's just so not your typical cologne scent. I've never had such a personal connection to a cologne scent. I've had it like, oh, this smells like Abercrombie, or this smells like just cologne in general. This does not smell like Abercrombie and Fitch to me at all. It doesn't even have like a general cologne-y scent. It's really so much more on the fresh side with like an undertone of cologne, or maybe just like the freshest cologne you've ever smelled. But it does smell like something that could be bottled up, but more like a soapy shower type of fragrance, more so than a spicy cologne. Like a lot of times colognes have that like spicier note, which makes them kind of smell like an older man's cologne, or it's just like that bergamot Abercrombie and Fitch note. I feel like there's no real in between, and there's no other. Like those are just the two cologne scents you're getting. You're getting like the old man spice or the Abercrombie and Fitch. And this is so awesomely neither of those. And I do think that it's the mix of the green and the herbs that are in there, the musk, the woodiness, and the citrus that are all just mixing together for this combination that just makes you go, holy shit, this is good. Let's get on to the throw. Sorry, Gatsby's going nuts. The throw, oh my god, it's so good. So, so good. It is so strong. I would give this an 8, 7.5 or an 8. It's somewhere in there, but it's so great. I started this in my bathroom and it choked me out of my bathroom, and I was like, whoa. Like, imagine like putting a pumpkin pecan waffles in your bathroom. I mean, it's not as strong as that candle, granted. I'm just trying to give you like an understanding of how overpowering it was in my tiny little bathroom. It like choked me out. I was like, okay, this is clearly not starting in the bathroom. So because it was so strong in there, I brought it right into my hallway. I skipped the kitchen, and it sure enough scented up my entire hallway, started traveling into my living room. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give it a shot in the living room, which is my biggest room in the apartment. It's the room where it's the hardest to get a good throw on a candle. If a candle is like a light to medium, it will drown and disappear in my living room. So I would give this a strong medium, definitely strong medium. It filled up my living room. You walk in, you know it's there, you are hit with that fragrance, like there is no denying it. It does not get lost. I've had this on with other candles, and it's always the only one I smell. It is stronger than any other candle I have burnt it with. It complements nicely with a lot of different candles. Obviously it goes great with citrus. It also goes great with some woodsier fragrances. Anything fresh, bright, Even like light fruity, like I've burnt this. I have it actually going right now with some apple scented candles, and it goes really, really nicely with apple scents. I'm sure you could burn it with a lavender candle with that in the scent note. I just don't really do florals, but I'm sure it would be beautiful with florals. And I like this a lot with Yankee Candle's Stormwatch, which is probably the only floral that I do like, but this goes great with that candle. Any type of ozone-y, watery candles, awesome. It's just, oh my God, it's so lovely. And it's so strong, but it's so strong, not in a way where like, you know how pumpkin pecan waffles is strong and you walk into your house and you're like, oh God, that's a strong candle. And sometimes it can be a little sickening, or it's like obvious that it's a candle. When this is burning, you don't think, oh, I have a candle burning. It's almost like you walk into the room and it just smells like what your home should smell like. Like it just smells like you're very clean. You take care of yourself. Like your floors and everything are like shiny and fresh and clean. And it just smells like I said, like a 5-star luxury hotel, like where everything is being done, everything is being cleaned, everything is taken care of. Like it's pristine, but welcoming. And yeah, I just love it. Like, it's the only cologne candle I've ever owned where my husband has not walked in and been like, it smells like cologne, or it smells like Axe in here, I don't like it. He walks in, he doesn't even say anything. And I'll just be like, do you smell anything? Do you like it? And he's like, well, it smells good in here, but like, what are you trying to say? I'm like, you just wouldn't know it's a candle. This is like the last scent you would imagine coming from a candle. And maybe that's also because it's so not a warm scent. It's so cool and crisp and fresh. Like, there's nothing warm about this at all. It's just so like refreshing and lovely, and this candle is so pure perfection to me. The burn is a typical Kringle burn. It burns beautifully. I've had this burning for 2.5 or 3 hours. So there's a tiny little wax pool. It looks like there's a little bit of tunneling up here, but it's not. This was just the way I lit it out. The last time I had it burning, I only had it burning for like 1.5 hours, so it didn't pool out completely. So that's why there's a little bit of a lip on the side here, but I'm just gonna have this going all night tonight. So that will even itself out. The flames are average, not super puny, but not shoot you in the face high. I have trimmed this before each burn, like before every burn. I keep them at a moderate length. The wax is changing a very little bit, but it's not too bad. You can see it a little bit here. Maybe if I cover the flame. You can see how there's the slightest difference in color. This is where the last time it pooled all the way down. So where it's like white here and like a little off-white here, but it's just like an ivory. It's not like that pea on snow yellow. So yeah, I have no complaints. Performance is great. It's super clean. It's really not sooty at all. It's nice and strong. And yeah, the only thing is the label is like kind of boring. I guess it's like literally a slab of slate. Very masculine though. There's nothing a man wouldn't like about this candle. I would give this as a gift to a guy. If he liked candles, even if he didn't, I would give it to him. It's very masculine. There's nothing like femininely over crazy on the label. Like, it's just like, it's got an appeal to almost any and everyone. I can't see at least the look of it. I mean, the scent, I guess, is always subjective, but I love it. I would highly recommend giving it a try. If you are not a cologne person, but you like fresh scents, but you like fruity, you like citrusy, maybe you like woodsy, I would give this a try. This may be that one cologne scent that kind of changes your mind on cologne scents. Maybe it won't make you like other ones, but I have a feeling you would still like this one. So give it a try. If you've had this, let me know what you think about it. As you know, I love it. This is like a 10 out of 10 for me. By far my favorite Kringle. To me, this is definitely the best Kringle ever. I would repurchase this in a heartbeat. As soon as it gets down, I will be. I would probably even pay full price for this one. That's how much I love it. All right, guys, so that's that. It's my review on Kringle Candle's Slate, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you for watching.